Hi, everybody. Welcome to Power Life Live. I'm Christina, and I've got my sister Courtney here, and we are going to do a Power 1.5 Express today. The idea kind of came from my son, actually. On Monday, he woke up and he said, "Hey, Mom, we've had some fast days recently, so let's have a slow day today." And I loved how he was just listening to his body, and he was just realized how busy we had been the last few days and knew that it was time to take a break. And sometimes it's hard to admit that to ourselves on the mat. Um, we just tend to think that strength is purely physical and purely like go, go, go. But sometimes being strong is recognizing when it's time to take a step back a little bit and focus on rest and think about the rest that our body might need. So we're certainly going to work. We're going to get the heart rate up. We're going to do some really nice stretching. But I am planning for quite a long Shavasana for you today. So if that sounds good to you, I hope that you'll stay. Courtney's like, your Shavasanas are not long enough. So I'm using her feedback too. Okay, so if that sounds good to you, then press play on your playlist and meet in child's pose. If you're looking for something a little bit more intense, then I'll see you the next time you're ready to chill out on your mat. Otherwise, child's pose. Big toes together, knees all the way to the edges of your mat. And then I invite you to take the variation here with your arms that feels really good to you. So Courtney's got her fingertips extended towards the top of her mat. You might choose to bring them down on either side. You might even choose to bring them underneath you. Let me see if I can find a way where you can see me. You can always bring them so they're like tucked under your body through your legs, especially if you're looking for a little bit more of an opening in your upper back. Okay, so we're here. We're in our child's pose. Now we just breathe. Settle into the space here. Allow your mind to slowly wander onto your mat with your body. No matter the busyness or the fast pace of your lifestyle or your recent days, you are welcome to take it slow here today. Breathe in deeply through your nose. And exhale. When you're ready, sigh it out your mouth. Do that again. Breathe in, fill up your belly, and generously sigh it out your mouth. Again, inhale. Seal your lips at the top of this breath, and then exhale out through your nose. Stay for one more full round of breath, gathering your thoughts, yourself here on the mat. Breathe in, tabletop. Stay for just a few breaths as you stack your shoulders over your wrists. Alignment here is key. Take a breath in, cow pose. Drop your belly, lift your chin, lift your heart. And exhale, cow pose. Tuck your chin, round your spine, make like a rainbow. Maybe you're lucky to have seen those recently. Breathe in, cow. Breathe out, cat. Take a few more rounds. Your breath, your movement. Really like take it slow. You can shift your hips from side to side. You can dip your shoulders down towards the mat. That might feel really good. Today is all about just feeling good. Take a slow day here. Why not? Tabletop on your next breath in. No rush getting there. And exhale, downward facing dog. Stay and breathe. Pedal out your feet one at a time. Melt your heart down towards the mat. And soften through your jaw. If you're anything like me, it really takes some time to settle into your mat. And I'm a huge jaw clencher. I clench my teeth in the night. It's hard for me to really let that space go. On your next breath in, lift up high onto your toes. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, straighten your legs. And exhale, sink your heels. Again, inhale high up on your toes. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, straighten your legs. And exhale, sink your heels. Last time, breathe in, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, sink. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. If you've been following on the last few weeks, we've been working on the half lift. Breathe in, halfway lift. Squeeze your belly in. Beautiful. Exhale, fold. This time, think of your low rib cage knitting together. Inhale, halfway lift. Press your hands to your shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Root down, rise up. And exhale, standing half moon to the right. You can clasp your right hand around your left wrist, or you can take this as a steeple mudra. Breathe in, mountain. Exhale, standing half moon to the left. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, standing half moon to the right. Breathe in. Exhale, standing half moon to the left. Breathe in, mountain pose. Last time. Exhale, standing half moon to the right. Inhale, straighten and center. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, swan dive forward. Press your hips back, press your heart forward and down. Woo, that was nice, Courtney. Inhale, halfway lift. Looks good, you guys. Exhale, high plank. Breathe in. Exhale, lower all the way down to your mat. Use your knees if you'd like, and then take a breath in, low cobra. Breathe here. Squeeze your shoulder blades together behind you. Lift your heart space away from the mat. So that might just be energetic. That might mean drawing your shoulders together and down. You don't actually have to lift up and away, especially if your low back's not ready for that yet. It's energetics. Take a breath in. And exhale, release to your mat. Breathe in through tabletop or high plank. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Lovely. Inhale, lift your right leg high, stay and breathe. Rotate your right hip point down towards the mat. Very good. So your right shoulder will follow. Now press through the heel of your right foot. You don't have to point, you don't necessarily have to flex, but energy is long through the lifted leg. Stay for one breath in. And exhale, low lunge. Inhale, easy twist. Right arm comes forward and then up. Stay, breathe here for just a second. Introduce a little twist towards the spine, a little opening towards the chest. Pull your right hip back to meet the left. Very good. So your right hip bone should come straight back from your knee here and not kicked off to the side. Very good. Or your sits bone. Beautiful. Take a breath and reach through your fingertips. Energize your whole hand. And then exhale, scoop your right hand back and then down towards your right foot. Very good. Inhale, crescent with warrior 3 arms. Stay and breathe. Very good. So you're really still hovering above your front leg. And Courtney just made that great adjustment. Pull your right glute back to meet your left. Very good. Draw your navel in, squeeze your low rib cage together. Stay for a breath in as you reach more through your fingertips. And then exhale, crescent with airplane arms. Just a couple of breaths right here. This is such good work for the front body. So it's going to get our heart rate up. It's going to get our body really warm. It's going to feel so good to have our rest time in just a little bit. Stay for your exhale. Squeeze your triceps together. Inhale, warrior 2, and breathe. Lovely, everybody. Press your right knee out towards your right baby toe. And then pull your right sits bone, your right glute, down towards your left ankle. That is kind of a crazy little adjustment there. Really forces you to get to know your body really well. It helps open up your right hip. It helps keep your knee in line from your hip. Beautiful, everybody. Take a breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Beautiful. Stay and breathe. Roll your left hip open. Lengthen the right side of your body as much as you lengthen the left side. Great option to have your hands straight up towards the sky. You can also take it up and over if you want more of a left side body stretch. Breathe out. Inhale, reverse warrior. Breathe. Little to no weight through your left hand that's on your left leg, or feel free to take this as a half bind, reaching your left hand back towards your right hip. Sink into your lunge, maybe just an inch, and then maybe you back right off. It might not feel right today. We're taking a slow day, nothing fast around here. Take a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga or nataranga. You can just hold high plank today too. You know that's always an option, or chaturanga from your knees. Your exhales will take you back to downward facing dog. Wonderful. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Inhale, lift your left leg high and stay to breathe. Point your left hip down towards your mat. Melt your heart down in space, but keep your neck in line with your spine. Very good. Sometimes we can sort of hyperextend our back here and get like a really big arch, and that's not going to feel good. Breathe in, press through your left heel. Exhale, low lunge. Nice, everybody. Use your core for that transition. Inhale, easy twist. This time, your left arm comes forward and then up. Stay. Shift your left hip back, your left glute back to meet your right. This looks really good. And then press your left thigh, your right thigh up towards the ceiling. Rights and lefts are hard today. It's been a day for us, okay, guys? Inhale, reach through your fingertips. Really exaggerate that stretch. And then exhale, scoop your left arm back and then down to your left foot. Inhale, crescent with warrior, 3 arms, and breathe. Yes, that's not an easy transition. It'll feel a little bit better when we flow, but when you go slow, you really kind of feel every square inch of that pose. Really nice. Rotate your right hip point down towards the mat. Yes, that automatically made Courtney think of her left hip, so she pulled that right back. That was so good. Okay, now press your palms toward one another like a beach ball, and then spread your fingertips. Let energy just escape through your fingers. Breathe in. Yep. Exhale, crescent with airplane arms. Stay. Now draw your triceps together, your heart open a little bit, your chest. Just find a stretch here across your collarbones. Beautiful. Exhale. Inhale, warrior 2, and breathe. Everything is fine. You can fall out of that. If you fall out and land on your bottom and then just choose to stay there, I think that's a great idea. I can't tell you how many YouTube classes I've just laid there and listened to about halfway through. Reach from front to back of your space, soften through your shoulders, soften through your jaw. I always need that reminder. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Breathe. This time, roll your right hip open. Yeah, find more space. Ooh, that looks really good. To even help that further, press through the right edge, the knife edge of your right foot. That invites more length through the outside of your leg. Beautiful, everybody. Energize your top arm for your last exhale. And inhale, reverse warrior. Holding one more pose. Nice, long, slow hold here. Deepen and lengthen your breaths. Square your front body to the right side of your mat. And then breathe in as you sink lower to your lunge. Hold it on your exhale. Inhale. And exhale, chaturanga or nataranga. So I want you to know that high plank is a perfect option for you today. I'm going to call chaturangas when we flow, but That's not an obligation. It's simply an invitation. Let's put it that way. Beautiful, everybody. Breathe in. Exhale, let it go. Stay for 2 more breaths. Let your shoulders do some work. Inhale. Exhale. One more together as one group. Breathe in. Exhale, let it go. All right, let's flow. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Easy twist, bring your right arm forward and up. And then exhale, take it back and down. Inhale, crescent with warrior 3 arms. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, warrior 2. Stay low in your lunge. Exhale, extended side angle. Breathe in, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. If you're doing a chaturanga, hug your elbows in, graze your rib cage all the way down, then breathe in for upward facing dog. And breathe out for downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, easy twist, left arm forward and then up. And exhale, back and then down. Inhale, crescent, warrior 3. Very good. And exhale, airplane your arms. Inhale, warrior 2. Stay low. Beautiful. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Breathe in, upward facing dog. Roll your shoulders back and down. Very good. And then breathe out, downward facing dog. Let's go again. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, easy twist forward and up. Exhale, back and then down. Inhale, crescent, warrior 3 arms. Exhale, crescent, airplane arms. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Breathe in, reverse warrior, gaze up maybe, and exhale, chaturanga. Maybe you hold high plank this time. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, easy twist, left arm forward and up, and exhale, arm back and down. Inhale, crescent, warrior 3 arms. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Breathe in, upward facing dog if you'd like. And exhale, downward facing dog if you'd like. Breathe in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Again, together, breathe in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Lower to your knees, puppy dog pose. So this is like a hybrid between downward facing dog and child's pose. So you stay kind of up on your knees a little bit, but then walk your fingertips forward with your hips lifted high. In our yin or restore classes, this is called melting heart. So we can channel that energy here as well. Just melt your heart down toward your mat. Invite slowness into your practice, especially if you're used to a zippy power 2 class, upbeat sculpt class, and you're trying out a yoga for once. Just allow a slower pace onto your mat. And then it might not be your favorite, and that's okay, but try to take that judgment out of this moment. You might have come to this class expecting something different, and it's okay to acknowledge that, but take the judgment out of it and instead look for the experience that you might have here. A chance to listen to your body, a chance to let your hardworking muscles recover. Beautiful, everybody. Strengthen through your fingertips. Take a breath in as you tuck your toes. And exhale, downward facing dog. Really nice. Maybe you pedal out your feet once more. Maybe you do both of them at the same time, kind of reminiscent of how we got started today. Excellent. Let's keep going together. Take a breath in, reach your right leg up high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent moon. Drop your left knee. Come to your hands at your thigh, hands at your heart, or reach your fingertips up towards the sky. Your left hip flexor might be open enough to start right there. You can always work through the different variations of the pose with your arms, just sort of depending how it feels with each breath. We're here for a little bit. Stack your right knee over your ankle. Be really mindful that it doesn't creep forward. Protect your knee health here. And guide your left hip point towards the front of your mat. Beautiful. Take a breath in. Exhale, half splits. Sink your hips back, flex your right foot forward, or flex your right foot, I should say, toward your heart. So then you'll want to stay a little bit lifted so that your hips stay stacked over your knee. Very good. So it's definitely an active stretch here. Press your heart toward your right foot as well. And then reach your heart towards the foot. There's magnetic energy between the two. And the straighter and longer you keep your spine here, the more intense the stretch will be in the back of your right leg. Exhale. Inhale, low lunge. And exhale, wide-legged forward fold. So you come to like this half lift. Yeah, just like Courtney did. And then pivot. So you're in a Prasarita wide-legged forward fold. Take a breath in, halfway lift, reset your spine. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Release your head, release your neck. You can take lots of variations here. You can take ragdoll arms, reaching on for opposite elbows. You can reach your hands back behind you. Sink weight into your heels, and then energetically draw your sits bones up the wall behind you. So it's almost like you really do start to tilt your pelvis a little bit to send your tailbone up towards the sky. Increase, intensify if you like the stretch in the back of your legs. Our slow day that my son asked for us to have included watching what we call King the Lion. You might know it as the Lion King, but we call it King the Lion. Watercoloring. My kids are 4.5. What else did we do? We played slowly on the swings. We all painted our nails. It was a really nice slow day. A slow day for a couple of 4.5-year-olds. Take a breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge to the left. So left foot in front, right foot behind. Beautiful. Breathe in, crescent moon. And stay. Drop your right knee down this time. Left foot is in front. Hands to your heart, hands to your thigh, or hands to the sky. Draw your right hip point forward in space. Lower your shoulders down away from your ears. And if there's any question for you here about, oh, I kind of think maybe I'd like my hands at my heart center, but then I won't really be working as hard, that's a really great indication that you should bring your hands to your heart. No pressure here for yourself. This is not a time to really push yourself into something that you should be doing. This is just a time to listen to your body, allow it to slow down a little bit, and linger in some of these stretches. Take a breath in. Exhale, half split. Flex your left toes back towards your heart and press your heart toward your feet. Your foot. That was confusing. One more reminder to wiggle your jaw here. Unglue your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Let your breath be soft. And then send it to any areas of tightness. That might be your left hamstring. That might be your low back. That might be the space around your heart if you're experiencing any heartbreak, any grief, any sadness or tenderness. Exhale. Inhale, low lunge, come forward onto your left foot. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold, back here again. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, Skandasana over to the right side. So bend deeply into your right knee and flex your left toes up towards the sky. Beautiful. All right, so we've got two options here. I'm in a Skandasana, real side lunge down here with a toe stand. Courtney's doing skater here, halfway lift. It really depends on your knee health, on the flexibility of your hips. And I want you to know both options and be really comfortable using either one. Wherever you are, flex your left toes up towards the sky as you sink your tailbone down toward the earth. Take a breath out. Inhale, halfway lift, come through center. And exhale, Skandasana to the left. Beautiful. Or skater. Flex your right toes up towards the sky. Open up your chest slightly so that you're not rounded and hunched over. Exhale here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Skandasana over to the right, just one breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Skandasana over to the left. Here's the change. Inhale, low lunge, top of your mat. Your right foot is forward. Exhale, step your right foot back, high plank. Inhale to stay. And exhale, downward facing dog. One breath in. And one breath out. One breath in. And one breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg high. And exhale, half pigeon. Right knee to right wrist, release down. Gaze over your right shoulder. And then sleeping pigeon if you'd like. Release down onto your forearms or a block or a bunch of pillows. That might feel really good here, really soft and easy. And surrender to the slowness of the rest of our practice. And that's not to say that there isn't work to do, because sometimes letting our bodies be still and quiet can be the hardest thing at all. And I know that as a mom of two really young kids, it just sort of feels like if you aren't busy, if you aren't tired, you're probably not doing it right, which is like a very distressing way to live your life. And a lot of us start to feel that way. There's so much pressure to be really good at our jobs, whether that's in the home or outside of the home. And we feel often like we have to earn our rest, which I've talked about before. You are deserving and worthy of rest, of time to slow down. Give yourself a break of fast days. You are not proving anything by how busy you can be. Your worth is not wrapped up in how much you can commit to and how much you can get done. You are a whole, complete person who is deserving and worthy of rest. Exhale, tuck your left toes, come back up to your hands. Inhale, reach your right leg up high, three-legged dog. Maybe you bend your knee, open your hip, take a couple of rolls with your ankle if that feels good to you. And downward facing dog when you're ready. Inhale, lift your left leg. And exhale, half pigeon. Left knee to left wrist. This time, gaze over your left shoulder. You'll notice that drops your right hip down towards the mat, my favorite part, and then release to sleeping pigeon. Exhale, tuck your right toes. Come back up to your hands. On your next breath in, reach your left leg up towards the sky. Bend your knee, open your hip. Take the ankle rolls if you like. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Lower to your knees, swing your legs out in front of you. Let's take a seated forward fold together. I'm going to offer two options here. So Courtney's going to demonstrate seated forward fold with legs together, which is always really nice. And then I'll take a wide-legged forward fold. Not that you don't know what it looks like, but just again, so you feel encouraged to take the variation that suits where your body is today. So pull any flesh out of the way. Whoop-de-whoop-whoop, mom life, okay? Inhale, straighten and lengthen through the crown of your head wherever you are. And then exhale, forward fold as you lead with your heart. So just like in the half split, this is, again, prioritize a long spine here, reaching out through the crown of your head. And press your heart down rather than trying to get your nose to your toes. The last year has certainly given us all an opportunity to slow down, maybe take a few more slow days than we're used to or that honestly we're comfortable with. But I can feel my own life starting to get a little bit busier as we've become vaccinated and our friends and family are, and we're seeing more people and being more hopeful about the future. And it's important to maybe think about some of the things we've learned in the last year, including the need for rest, the necessity for slowing down, and allowing ourselves to feel each moment. Exhale here. Inhale, gently roll all the way up. And if they aren't, draw your feet together. And then bend your knees, hold on to the back of your thighs as you roll all the way down onto your mat. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. Wrap your arms around your shins here just for a little rock and roll. And then take a breath in as you bring your knees to center. And exhale, drop them over to the right, supine twist. Open your arms to a T shape so they come straight out from your shoulders and turn your palms face up, ready to receive. Let gravity do all the hard work of bringing your knees down to earth and let your body rest. Exhale. Inhale, slowly and gently move your knees through center. And exhale, drop your knees over to the left. And use your core. Release shoulders down into the mat. Let your breath Fill your rib cage and deepen your twist. Notice your heart slowing way down. Exhale here. Inhale as you hug your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Hug your knees in tight, your forehead to your knees. Give yourself a hug of gratitude and grace. Appreciation for your body that can move fast and move slow. Appreciation for your mind that knows when it's time to do either of those. Beautiful. Take a breath in, squeeze everything even tighter. And exhale, Shavasana. Courtney gave a little fist bump there. I hope you feel the same. We are going to be here for quite a while. So if you want a blanket or if you want a pillow or if you want some props, you have plenty of time to get those things without even pausing this. But please don't miss this. You deserve this time. Don't let it be time to make up your to-do list, but let it be time to simply be and rest, knowing that that's just as important as all the hard work you physically do. And I'll draw you out when it's time. Slowly bring awareness back to your breath. And let that awareness start to gently warm your fingers and toes. I encourage you to stay here as long as you can. Just allow any feelings of rush, of hurry to dissipate. With your awareness, invite gratitude, invite relief, invite love for your body that works hard and honors rest and slowing down. Thank you so much for inviting me into your practice today. Thank you so much for being here, for working hard, for slowing down, for respecting all parts of our yoga practice. It is such an honor to do this together. Just stay right as you are and know that I'm thinking of you. Namaste.